I got this place 17 years ago, and some young fellows come out to learn to ride, and sort of kept on growing from there. More and more kept coming out so they could get jobs. And the Department of Education brought some young fellows out here. They couldn't keep at school, and I got them work, and from there it kept going. I think about 17 years ago, and we kept on growing and growing.
Petford Training Farm, situated 130 kilometres southwest of Cairns, has been home to many hundreds of troubled youth. It's a safe haven for mostly difficult and disadvantaged youth, aged between 15 and 19 years of age. It's a place they can sort out their problems, learn work and social skills, and how to handle responsibility.
Before I come here, I used to smoke drugs, drink alcohol, heavy, used to drink every night, used to break in, get in fights. And then when I come here, it just all stopped. It just helped me a lot. I'd rather be here than in town. I've been here now about 3 years.
The students come to the farm voluntarily or are referred by parents, courts, teachers or government agencies. For some, this is the last stop before a detention centre. For taxpayers, Petford is a gold mine. It costs the Queensland Government just over $8,000 to keep an offender at Petford, compared to nearly $100,000 per year in a detention centre. But the main benefits at Petford are for the youth who attend it.
I came here when I was 10 years old and came here to get out of trouble, and I stayed here because I liked it here and learn more things so I can get a job. This place is my home, and different Norman treat me like a son, and I like them.
At Petford, they learn about Aboriginal culture, bush tucker and hunting. Domestic skills are also part of the program. But what they come to learn is jackarooing, a vocation most are naturally good at.
I can do things, ride horse, master cattle, master horses, do branding, and
on the edge of the box. Then he put his country in front.
Learn a lot about their own problems. If they start struggling and fighting as a horse, they end up in trouble. And that's the same with anything. Once we start fighting life, we get in trouble. They've both got problems, and they can both look at one another a bit. And they can see something of one another in themselves. That you'll find that they really get to like their horses, and they can understand why the horse is fighting, because they're doing the same thing. They're fighting life, and so is the horse.
The lads are determined to be successful, and with the support of the man many regard as their father, you get the feeling they will succeed. There's never been a study of just how many stay out of trouble after Petford, but the numbers believed to be quite high. Hardly a night goes by a former guest doesn't ring, wanting advice or a chat.
when I came out here, I almost found that I was intelligent ever since the day I came here. In a few years' time when I leave this place, I will find a job and buy a house or a car, probably buy a horse.
We've just got to give them a bit of a chance. You know, things are pretty tough out there as far as work. Unless you're experienced, you don't get it. Whereas if you show young people what to do, it gives them that much more of a chance.
Still, life at Petford's tough and facilities basic. A 24-bed hostel houses the guests and volunteers make up the staff. Though the state government helps, in tough times the income is supplemented by the capture and sale of wild horses. For staff and students, if Petford funding was cut, it would put many back on the streets.
Like your home is here, you feel welcomed all the time. Because you got your lifestyle, you got your work, you got Jeff and Norma, which is always there for you. Without them, I don't think the ball boys would last too long. Because the boys need them to keep going. They need places like this. Otherwise, you end up nowhere.
Younger life is one way of having a childhood again, I suppose. Seeing these young fellas do things and giving them an opportunity, I get a great kick out of it.